This is EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. With Frank Nobilo by my side, I'm Rich Lerner. Frank, as weekend golfers know, there's always part of your game that you're focused on. So I'll ask the question, what are you going to be looking at here today?
Tee to green, Rich. I know people always say putting's important. I'm not going to say it's overrated, but tee to green, if you want to play good golf day in, day out, fairways greens, that's the secret.
And he can pick the tee up quickly on that one. That is right down the middle to get the round started.
In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that, a do-over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
The engine started. A long-distance birdie here at number 1. Well, this second hole at the Ocean Course is pure Kiowa. You can sort of feel and see the Atlantic surf in the distance, all those magnificent ancient live oaks, the marshes, the waste bunkers, the canal. All of it is in play, and there's some wind. And you can actually get home in 2 with an excellent tee shot. This is a wonderful hole. And this round starting off strong after the birdie at the first. This in the fairway at number 2. Had the distance right, just a tad offline. How about the chances for getting it up and down from that spot?
Yeah, it's not in that thick stuff, Rich, so that's advantage number 1. Really lies pretty good. I think it's a standard pitch.
Shouldn't be much in this for birdie. That's an ideal start right there. Back-to-back birdies getting him to 2 under at the start of his round. Frank, why would the architect Pete Dye say this was one of the most unusual holes on the entire course?
Well, it's the shortest for a start, and just that green complex, Rich, the fact that it just falls away rapidly on all 4 sides of this green. That's what the architect wanted, and that's what the architect got.
Not much to fault so far. 2 birdies to start the round, and this one right in the fairway. Oh man, it looked good initially, but rolled off the green and back into the fairway. That stings.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
So no birdie at the third, but a good solid par to stay 2 under through 3. Now to the 4th, 484 yards at the far east end of the course. Locating the fairway off the tee is the key, as you'll need to avoid a couple of deep bunkers right as well as that waste area left. Do that and you'll have a good look at the green as you gaze out toward the Atlantic. This starting toward the right side. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Ready for a second shot, trying to knock it on the green.
And that's a good approach shot too. Just a little left of the hole, but a good chance for birdie.
14 feet to the hole. just going to sneak on by. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Here we are now at the first par 3 on the course, 207-yard fifth. Massive green will entice you, but be careful. If you're on the wrong part of the putting surface, a 2-putt will be a challenge. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Now a second to this par 3. Yeah, good concentration there. That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that in for a par. Heading back toward the clubhouse, now we find the par 4 6th hole at 490 yards. Right-handed golfers want to play this right to left to give themselves a good look at this green, where the lone major concern is the bunker short and left.
What a great tee shot. Bisected the fairway beautifully.
We are about 170 yards from the hole.
Really nothing wrong with that approach shot. Just a little shy of where you'd like to finish up, but still one good putt, maybe a birdie.
Pretty good read there. Definitely good speed, and it just skips a foot or so by. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it.
Super wide fairway here at the par 5 7th. Definitely reachable in 2. I think you'd be disappointed if you didn't walk off with a 4 here.
That's certainly the plan of most people on this hole, Rich, and I just think of that old adage that I was taught as a kid, and it's great for these holes. It still works. Tee it high, let it fly.
No issues here. That is into the fairway. So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5.
This par 5 green is well protected. That's 2 good shots, but that bunker's there for a reason. Now, with some nifty sand play, we're looking at 4.
Yeah, the green just didn't want to hold that one. That'll run off into the short grass. Well, all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. They say long is rarely a good miss at the Ocean course. Never is that more evident than here at the par 3 8th. It is another elevated green where anything that skips over the back will leave a semi-blind shot out of a deep waist area. All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. We turn to Nota Begay III for this look at birdie.
And he's got this ball on the flat part of the green, and this is about as straightforward as they come. He's just got to get it there.
Yes, a good look at that one all the way in. It's a birdie that pushed that score to 3 under for the round. Hole number 9 here at the Ocean Course is a long par 4 at a robust 514 yards. Flat lies difficult to find anywhere from the rolling fairway to the undulating green. A 4, that's a great way to finish out this front side. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
Good effort, but that'll run 2-3 feet past the hole. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And that's going to be a 3 under 33 on this front side. The 10th hole now at 447 yards. Stop me if you've heard this before. Bunkers and waste areas abound along both sides of the fairway, leading to a shallow green, slanting from right to left. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. Chance to set himself up for a good scoring opportunity with his second shot here. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in the rough now, wondering what might have been. And that's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
Nope. So that's in for his 5, but it's a bogey here to start off the back 9. We arrive here at the 593-yard par 5 11. Off the tee, it is imperative to miss the sand areas on the right side. On the second shot, best to lay up to the right, taking the waste area on the left side out of play. Do that, and you'll have a good chance at a good score.
The drive was fine, but just not long enough. So this par 5 out of his reach.
Ooh, and that went straight down. That's going to be tough from there.
And for a short little shot, the heavy rough certainly makes things more difficult because the rough gets between the club face and the ball. But not bad, all things considered.
Yeah, walk that one right in. That's a good putt. And it's in for a birdie.
More fun now from Pete Dye here at the par 4 12. This is the widest fairway on the golf course, but then it is one of the narrowest approaches.
Yeah, it's also the start of 2 very important par 4s here at Kiwa Ridge because the drive here and 13 has to be spot on. This one has bunkers, but both second shots will have water in play.
And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine.
and safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
Will that stop? Yes, that was not easy down the slope, but that's pretty well done. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. The 13th is a tough one, no two ways about it. Par 4 at 497 yards. That lagoon that came into play near the green on 12, well, it's now a canal that borders the entire length of this 13th. The left side, no bargain either, with 4 deep pot bunkers greeting those who play a little too conservatively. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No, no chance. That's just okay, I'd say, but he's left himself at least a chance at a par, Frank.
Come on, Rich. I mean, you're being too kind there. That's not ideal.
Oh, no, I thought that was in for sure. Just a little jag right at the end, going to leave it on the lip. Kicking himself just a bit there. That is a drop shot, bogey 5 at this par 4 13th. He was hoping for better there. The par 3 14th, one of the most beautiful holes on the ocean course, but also one of the most treacherous at 238 yards. Missed the green here, and you could easily be staring at bogey or worse. That one safely on the putting surface. Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. This is well back there and into the hill. That's 2 under par, running well. The 15th is a par 4 at 466 yards. The landing area is a little more benign than some of the other par 4s on the course, but missing left up near the green is where the score could really start to add up. And that will do just fine. While sitting on an upslope here, you've got to be careful that you don't get this one straight up in the air from that lie.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
And any movement in this putt is going to be slight in nature. This is one you're looking to make.
That's a good putt. Just needed a little more behind it. Disappointment there. They'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. The final par 5 of the round comes here at the 16th. You'd be forgiven for turning this into a 3-shotter, because whatever you do, you will need to avoid that deep area left of the green.
We are on the precipice of a great driving exhibition. 13 for 13 off the tee. Brilliant.
Okay, that's acceptable there. Oh, there's the surgeon's touch right there. Well done to run that in for a birdie.
Now to one of the most famous holes in recent major championship golf, the 17th, the par 3. And Frank, I don't want to plant seeds of doubt, but when I stare at this hole with the water, I'm thinking about disaster and calamity. It's all right there, isn't it?
It's all happened here, Rich. This hole has a memory. The first time we ever saw it on TV was in the 1991 Ryder Cup, and it was the deciding hole. So many of the best players in the world actually found water. For example, even just this finish. Remember Colin Montgomery playing Mark Calcavecchio? Colin Montgomery finished bogey, bogey, double bogey, bogey, and won all 4 holes. But this one, you just try and survive.
Needing to get this close. It's his 3rd at the par 3. What a save there. This hole was trouble all the way through, but that one in the hole from off the green to somehow salvage a par. Amazing. Well, you know you're playing a great hole when Pete Dye, one of the greatest architects of all time and the man who dreamed up this magnificent ocean course here at Kiowa Island, when Pete Dye said, this is his favorite hole. Enjoy it.
Well, it's a rarity on the PGA Tour, but a perfect 14 for 14 off the tee. This has been a marvelous exhibition.
Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Oh, well, not on your last putt of the round. That is cruel. Okay, so it's a disappointing bogey 5 here at 18. And that will finish off a 2-under round of 70. So, partner, as always, I enjoyed it. Watching golf, calling golf. Let's do it again soon.